This is my Burex B12S. Since I've owned it, I've not set up the suspension to my weight, which is quite a lot. Last week you saw me put in new fork seals and new fork bushings, and as I promised, I'm going to video me setting up the suspension front and rear to my height, my weight. Now, I weighed myself earlier on. The scale said 1 at a time, please. So it's going to be a challenge. Nah. Scale said 15 stone. Virtually spot on. So I'm going to do it for around 15 stone, which is 210 pounds. Which in the book, or kilos, let's see what it says. I've got my little book here. Where is it? 190 to 210 pounds. Or 86 to 95 kilos, and that's what we're going to do it for. So it's going to be 5 turns out on the suspension on the front, and then we'll adjust the rebound and the dampening as well. We're going to adjust the preload, compression and the rebound. I'm probably going to have it sort of for exactly my weight. I don't know whether I have it sort of on a slightly harder side or slightly softer side. Probably might have it on a slightly harder side. So if I am carrying some baggage, because I'm right on the cusp of the 210 to sort of the next level up. So anyway, I'm going to shut up jabbering now, and we're going to get cracking with this. I'm going to get the other camera out as well, and we'll record it all on the other camera. Right, so the bits we're going to be adjusting here at the top of the forks is that bit there, which is a 22mm spanner. And that screw there. Then there's another one down the very bottom, which we'll come to when we get to do that bit. So let's have a look at these. This top screw here, which I'm just pointing to now with the screwdriver in. I'm going to get the book out as well. Make sure I don't get it right. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it right. Don't get it wrong. So this one is the rebound. You're going to wind it all the way in, just so it pinches up. And now for my weight, as said, I'm probably going to go for the slightly heavier side because I'm right on the cusp or sort of between 15, well, spot on 15 stone. So yeah, right on the cusp. I'm going slightly stiffer side. So that's 1.5 turns out. So that's half a turn, 1 turn, half a turn. That's that one done. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Just pinch up. You probably can't see it. It's exactly the same on the other side. Half a turn, 1 turn, half a turn. That's that side done. Now we're going to get our 22mm spanner. This is going to be the fun bit. We need, for my weight, there's some lines on this preload nut. 4.5 lines. Now you don't have much space here. I could probably do with a thin socket to get down there, but let's do 4.5 lines. This might take a little while. So I managed to find a socket. So let's go as far as I can with this, shall we? Not as far as I can, but looks like line 1, line 2, line 3 just appearing. That's about 4.5 turns. No, I've just realised I now can't get the socket off. Use a spanner, folks. Dickhead Adrian. Wonder why it's getting a bit tight. Right, okay. Will that come off now? No. There we go. It's off. We'll do it by hand then, shall we? So 1, 2, 3, 4 and a bit.
Any unbearable.
There we go. So one more turn. And that, it's probably about 4.5. 4.5 turns. I'll do the same on the other side. So I've just done these, even though I've counted the lines out. I've done these with a vernier gauge as well. Just so I know I'm going to be correct on both sides. 20.38 there. 20.3. I might have to go up on that one just a little bit. That's it. 20.39. 0.01 of a millimetre. I don't think that's going to make too much difference. Now we're going to go down there. and not where you're thinking, you dirty-minded sausages. So this one here is the compression. So what you're going to do, wind that all the way into it, just pinches up, just pinched up. Now you're going to, for my weight, it's 1.25. So half a turn, one turn. And there we go. That is that. I'm going to do the same on that side. Thought I'd show you this side because there's a bit more light here. And then we're going to get on to the rear. So just a quick recap. That is rebound dampening. The bottom screw on the bottom of the forks is compression dampening. And this 20 tilt 2mm socket, or nut I should say, is the preload. Now hopefully the front end is now set up for my weight. I'm going to give it a couple of bounces as well, see how it feels. But before I do that, I'm going to get on the rear and we're going to see how this rear end works. Right, so we're going to move on to the rear now. Simple, seat off. This is your preload. So you've got 1 all the way through till 7. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. And this is on the max already. And I only need it on number 6. So we've got to take it down 1 notch. That is got to be, that is the compression. Preload compression, that's got to be 1.25. And the rebound down the bottom, just there. Don't know if you can see it. Oh, don't know if the camera, there we go. Camera's at a bit of an odd angle. That one just there is the other one. I forgot what it was now. But still, that's a turnout of 1. So we're going to get this done and the bike should be ready for a good ride. Right, so let's do this one. That's round all the way in already. Right, this might be a bit of a pickle then. So it looks like this ain't coming out. Let's get a bigger screwdriver. I don't want to round that screw off. Right, okay, here we go. Oh god. And that screw head is getting dodgy, so I think I might try and, I don't know if I go any further, so I don't want to ruin that screw head. Yeah, I'm going to ruin it, ain't I? Right, I'm going to stop on that now. I'm going to see if I can source another bolt for that. So I don't want to ruin that. But I've got some of the preload off anyway, because that was as tight as a... It still is as tight as a nun's chuff. Now it's a case of this one. Let's get my smaller screwdriver. Hopefully this one's not seized. He said that now, hasn't he? So, wind that one all the way into it. Just pinches up. And on this one, it is again 1.25 on the compression. Half. And there's a little mark there as well. 1.25. So it looks like someone else maybe, there's a mark there and a mark just there. That's probably maybe round about my weight. Happy days. Or maybe even lighter. Lucky sods. But that's that done. Now let's get this bit down. 1. Except, problem I have here is I don't have a spanner for that. So I'm just wondering if a quick knock with a hammer and a screwdriver will do the job. I know it's very unprofessional. Ready, steady. So that worked. Saw it wasn't on camera, but as you can see, I've knocked it down once. I know it's unprofessional.
Quite unfortunate.
Another screwdriver, tap on there, bosh, done. Suspension is now set up for me. Happy days, bar the bottom bit, which I'm a bit scared of. So, as said, I'll probably try and trace another screw for that. Good old Google will help me with that. Or, if I can source one when money allows, I might try and get the full SCG front forks and rear shock for this. Because that's originally what I wanted to get, was the SCG version of this. Which is shorter by about an inch. Even though this is a great height for me. Be nice to have something a bit smaller. But anyway, she is done. Suspension is now fully set up for me. I want to check the tyre pressures actually, just see my tyre pressure gauge. So when it comes out to doing the Mayday run, Margate Meltdown, which is no longer the Margate Meltdown because Ace Cafe have pulled out, this will be ready to rock and roll. So there we go. I admit it, I've never adjusted shocks on a motorcycle for myself. I always thought that rebound bit there was for just in the height. Who knows, eh? Now I know. Or rebound, what, preload or whatever it is. I don't bloody know. I get it. You know what I mean. I've never done it on a motorcycle. Comment below if you have, or if you haven't, or if you religiously do it to every bike you own. Because I never have. My mountain bikes, yes. But this, or any other motorbike, no. Just got on it and rode it. So I'm going to check tyre pressures now. And then it'll be ready for a blast Margate Meltdown in a couple of weeks, which is no longer the Margate Meltdown because Ace Cafe are pulled out. So if you are coming down there, come and say hello. I'll see you all again next week. Adios amigos. Buenos noches. Goodbye. Oh, remember, subscribe if you're not already.